Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be doing some first impressions, showing you a bit of a haul with some of the makeup goodies that I've picked up from the Mcgrath glitch, as well as the Rephr sale and some PR from BK Beauty. I try a whole bunch of products on here, makeup, brushes. So if you're interested in what my first impressions are, some of the things that I picked up recently, I hope you decide to stay tuned. We're gonna get straight into it. Alright, so let's get started. I have my face prime, my eyebrows done, and we're going to begin with the foundation. This is the Mcgrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I have it in the shade Light Medium 13. I got this in the shade of the concealer that I use, which matches my skin very well, so hopefully it works. Comes with a pump, and this has a 12-month shelf life and 1.18 fluid ounces, so just a little bit more than most foundations. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite foundation brushes just to give it like a real good test. This is the MAC 170. Mine is absolutely destroyed, but I love this brush, so give this a little bit of a shake. That is liquidy. The color looks pretty good. Now I didn't look too much into this. Again, I bought it because it was on sale, but from the way that it's looking right now, this seems like a light to medium coverage. Yeah, it just sounds like water. But you know what? I'm not hating it because I tend to prefer medium or light to medium coverage foundations even when I'm using my other ones, like let's say the ABH Luminous foundation. One pump is what I would use for the entirety of my face. This just looks like skin, which I am not hating at all. I'm just gonna see if I can build it, and it is building a little bit more. This is where I would want more coverage anyways. I really like the finish. It's very like luminous and glowy. I think the color is actually really good. Great job. Now I'm gonna move on to concealer. I bought two. Interestingly enough, they came in two separate packagings. I don't know why. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. Comes with 0.16 fluid ounces, 6-month shelf life. Oh my gosh, let's go back to the foundation. I just decided to read the side. It says buildable perfecting coverage. I see that it is buildable. Weightless texture, 100% true. Satin finish, I think it's a little bit glowier than a satin, but that's just me. Runway tested, mother approved. So most of the claims on that seem to be true. Concealer, on the other hand, is supposed to be weightless. I think that it is. Full coverage, definitely, and high performance, which is true. So I have two separate packagings. The one that I have in LM11 came in a smaller packaging than the LM13, which is my normal skin color. I generally have a lighter and a true to color concealer on deck. Right now I have my two NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers, so I'm not going to open these two, but I do have a Mcgrath one that's already open that I purchased before. Love this concealer. In conjunction with the under eye powder, shut your face. I did a wear test and I was blown away. Now using my brand new BK Beauty brush, which is a collaboration with Angie Hot and Flashy, I'm going to be using the number A506, and I believe this is the smaller version of the 101 brush. So this slanted form of base brush, so you can hold the brush this way. I don't think I have a concealer brush with this sort of taper to it. I know I love the concealer. I'm not going to say much else that I haven't already said on my channel. You see how easy that was? It is slightly dense, but not overly to where it is stiff. It's got a lot of movement to it, particularly towards the top of the brush. So it bends nicely where you would want it to. And just like that, my concealer is blended. This brush is freaking good. I'm gonna get some of my face done and then we will be back and move on to cheeks. Powder and highlighter on, I'm going to move on to bronzer. This is not a new bronzer, but I do want to test a new brush. So same set from the BK Beauty line. This is a face brush and it is the A507. And the reason I want to try this is because you know I love this brush. This is the Sephora Angled Blush Brush, and this is in the number 49. It is forever years old. I don't think it's available anymore, but it's the same brush. So I'm taking my Makeup by Mario medium soft sculpt bronzing powder, and they are mowing the grass. I don't even want to call it lawn because it's more of like big plot of land. Oh yes, I think this is slightly thicker, but it's got the same movement on the brush. I'm not even playing around, guys. I love my Sephora brush. And nothing that I have comes close to it. I think I have 2 or 3 angled brushes, but nothing like this. This comes in close, y'all. But did you see? You see how easy that was? Okay, moving on to blush. I picked up 2 from the Pat McGrath glitch sale. That's what I'm calling it. This has an 18-month shelf life. This comes with how much product? 0.34 ounces. That's a lot of blush. And the first shade that I got is in Flirtatious. These are the 2 other shades that I was thinking of getting when it initially launched, but I decided not to since I could get 2 for the price of 1, you know. Yes. So Flirtatious is sort of this light muted pink color. I wonder how much color I'm actually going to get on my cheeks, but let us test. So I'm just going to use my BK Beauty 106. I love my BK Beauty brushes. Ooh, that gives me color. This is the kind of blush I can keep going, and I know that I'm just always going to have the right amount of blush. And it's got this really pretty sheen to it. I don't know if it's also the highlighter that I have underneath. You see that sheen? The next one is in Desert Rose. Oh, Divine Rose. Desert Rose. And here's what this one looks like. Beautiful. Wipe off. I'll brush a little bit, taking the shade. This comes off warmer on my complexion and deeper as well. But I knew that this color would work on me because it's just a shade that I know works. It's as if these 2 colors are related. Like this is the younger sister, this is the older sister. I'm just gonna even myself out a little bit. Blush. I love blush. I'm actually waiting for the notification for the M Cosmetics Cherub collection restock because I need to get my hands on that blush, that one blush. And I don't have a new eyeshadow palette to use, but I do have a new eye contraption as well as some eye brushes. So we're gonna put that to the test. I'm gonna use a Pat McGrath palette, and I'm whipping out the newest Mothership palette, Utopian Dream. And I'm gonna start off with my Rephr number 27. I love you. So I'm gonna start off with this matte shade up here. If I didn't tell you already, I was waiting for this to restock. And then when they had the sale, they did restock it. So I'm like, yes. I snagged 3. Like, look at how beautifully it blends. The number 15, though a quality brush, is too stiff for my liking. I've seen quite a few of my favorite YouTubers use the number 15, saying that it's their favorites, and I completely understand because at packing color on, it is beautiful. However, I am a builder, and so I much prefer having this softer, fluffier brush. It just works better for me. Just look at how blown out it is. It's so effortless. I'm not even trying. Now, this is my first time ever purchasing the number 16. I don't know why. But it was out of stock for a while, then restocked during the 40% off sale. So I snagged 2 of these, and I'm gonna go into the shade up here. This is the darkest matte. Just apply that into the outer corner and the crease of my eye. This too is a fluffier brush, but it's got a better point to it, whereas the number 27 comes a little bit more flat slash domed. This one is a bit more pointy, so it gets into the hollows of my crease a little bit better. And I also feel like I can fall asleep because of how soft these brushes are. Now we're gonna move on to a fun product. This I just got on a whim because for some reason when I got this palette, the pair of these 2 together did not want to add to my cart. So freaking upsetting because this was gonna be at a discount. But I got it at a discount anyways. So this is the Pat McGrath Intensifies Artistry Wand. And it's one of those clicky things. I thought mine was broken because I had to click it like 30 times, but nope. Got it to work. What you're supposed to do is whack this baby on, and supposedly it makes all the special glittery shades look even better than they already do by themselves. Let's do this shade right here, Wajayam, and plop that right on. Interesting, it's not sticky. This is the problem with chubby fingers. You mean to put it on your lid, but you know, it's a tight squeeze, so some of it goes to the lower lash line. So I'm gonna do it dry on this side, which is how I would normally do it. It looks like it applied the same, so now I'm gonna try and build. So there is a difference when you build it. I don't know if you can tell the difference. This just looks more set into place. Not that this is horrible. It just looks like it's stuck on this side. Whereas on this side, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. When you apply glitter and you know that it's going to be a mess within a few hours, that's what I feel this one is. The opacity is the same. I just feel like this is gonna last me all day, and I'm questioning this side. And this is so much easier to apply than the NYX glitter glue. It works and it's cheap, but I would much rather have this because it's just less messy. So let me get some falsies on and we will finish off with the lips. Are they the same lip liner though? Yes, they are. The Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil, and it comes with a sharpener. This first one here is in contour. This is what the box looks like. Very cute, but I'm throwing it away. And this one is in the shade Structure. So yes, I picked contouring colors. Let's start off with this one in Structure. Let's just do the whole lip. Guys, I am not a lip person. I don't go crazy over lipsticks or lip glosses, lip liners. But you know what? I'm not like saying I'm an expert, but I do think I have a knack for putting lip combos together. This liner is for sure going to be showing up on my future lip swatch videos. Oh man, and these suckers are stuck on. Permagel, I get it. All right, let's move on to contour. Yes, fill in the lips once again. And this one is more brown. I think they both are, but the Structure seems to have a little bit of color to it. It sort of was like this warm red pink brown. This one's just straight up brown. And a neutral brown at that. Like this is brown. Since I got some of you guys thinking about picking up Yash, I'm gonna use Yash. MAC, sponsor me. Yes, a little bit more lip liner. So sad this Love Potion lip gloss from Pat McGrath is no longer available in such a pretty shade, just like right on top of nude lipsticks or a nude lip combo. So that is it, guys. That is my first impressions haul, just a whole bunch of goodies that I've been putting off to the side for a little bit because life has gotten quite hectic. So overall, a very good haul, and I think I'm gonna be a little bit slower to buying new makeup. I just don't feel like I have really the need, not that I ever did. I know that I've always had more than I could ever go through, but I just don't feel like inspired to try new makeup. I definitely want to make use of what I have and try to create content around that. So with that said, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. A full list of products will be listed down below in the description box. I will also be placing a link next to each item just in case you're interested in purchasing them. Just remember they are magic links, so I do make a small commission every time you decide to make a purchase. Not sure if this is going on Instagram, but you can also find the link to my Instagram account in the description box down below. It is the first one on there, and that is where I post most of my makeup looks along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.